What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy, Mr. Durant, coming at y'all with another video. And today, man, I'm going to talk about the Houston Rockets versus the Golden State Warriors, man. The funny thing is, man, they actually had people out there who, picked the Houston Rockets to win this series. Now, don't get me wrong. I know it's only one game, bruh. But, man, let's keep it real, bruh. Unless Golden State has a major injury to one of their key players, unless the Monsters from Space Jam come down and take away Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green's talents, unless State Farm can help Chris Paul out with a coverage that could cover Kevin Durant and those guys, or unless the little State Farm dude in the commercial could put on his red shorts and go out there and start balling for the Rockets. Unless any of that happened, Houston could kiss it goodbye, bruh. I mean, the GS boys, bruh, is just too loaded, man. I mean, when you got Kevin Durant, he is the most unguardable player in the NBA. If you put a big person on him, he got the ball handling skills and the foot speed to just go around him. When you put a smaller, more quick, athletic dude on him, he just shoot over him like he just a chair standing there. And the crazy part, man, Steph Curry ain't even got off yet. And then another thing with Houston, man, Houston like to, isolate James Harden, isolate Chris Paul, and drive and throw up lobs to Capella or kick it out to three-point shooters. That's pretty much their offense, you know what I'm saying? When the GS boys, man, you got Durant could just ISO and take over the game. Curry could do his thing. You could kick it out to Klay. But you also got other people like Draymond Green and Andre Igudoula who could put the ball on the floor and make plays. And then they also got people cutting to the basket, bruh. Whereas with H-Town, it's the other guys, if you ain't Chris Paul or James Harden or Capella rolling to the rim, the other guys just standing in the corner waiting for the ball to shoot a three. Whereas Golden State, man, these dudes are moving without the ball and all that other stuff, man. I originally thought, the GS boys would beat the Rockets in 6. But to be honest, man, I mean, it might not get past 5, man. I mean, and then it's the GS boys motivated because, since Steve Kerr been their head coach, this is the first time that, they started a series on the road. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time since Steve Kerr as a player or coach, which I thought was crazy, that he been on the road since the '98 finals, against the Utah Jazz when he was with the Bulls, But man, bruh, unless any of those things happen I mentioned earlier, man, the GS boys not only winning this series, they winning the whole doggone thing again, man. I don't know. The only player in the league that I think could guard Durant a little bit is the claw Kawhi Leonard in San Antonio. Unless one of these teams go out there and try to trade for him and add some other people to the roster, man, I don't know nobody beating these GS boys, bruh. I'm sorry, man. I mean, you could put whoever. This team, you got arguably the 3 best shooters in the whole wide world on the same team, man, with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Kevin Durant, bruh. I mean, it ain't fair. Durant done messed the whole game up, bruh. Durant done messed over the whole game by going over that, bruh. It's crazy, man. That team can't be beat, bruh. I'm sorry, bruh. But with that being said, man, y'all like and subscribe me on YouTube, Mr. Dugai. Man, y'all have a good one, man. Fly Eagles, fly.